This is fresh after Mother's Day, I believe. I should have used these, but I don't know how it's gonna work. Can it like, hold my phone? I don't think it can do it. I don't think it can do it. Ooh, y'all, today drained me. Why was we working so hard? It feels like the closer I get to leaving, there's so many things I have to do. I really need to just stop procrastinating. I love like taking my time. Hold on. I was like, wait a minute. Mm, 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 mm. There is so much going on. So much going on, so much tea, but Bay Squad. Bay Squad, Bay Squad, Bay Squad, Bay Squad, Bay Squad. Hey, Couture Bays. It is officially Money Making Monday. It's the day after Mother's Day. I hope y'all had a beautiful Mother's Day, and if you didn't, better luck next year. I don't know what to tell y'all. I told y'all celebrate with the people who celebrate with you. But we have to talk about the girls. We got to talk about Trim. She's a up and coming rapper who has a viral fame. And the girls are already, they don't like her. They don't like her. We got to talk about Drake. Rick Ross was out here giving Drake his baby. I don't care what y'all say. The boys love to lie. I thought y'all said Drake was washed. I thought y'all said he was finished. And I went over here to listen to the verses and y'all. Baby, they can't stop saying Drake's name, and they say he was washed. But we got to talk about Drake. We have to talk about the sec death. Peak Hegseth was going off on the journalist at the White House because he is sick and tired of y'all treating this administration like it's horrible. You know, I'm paraphrasing. We got to talk about some things. And of course, we have to talk about Cynthia Bailey. Cynthia Bailey, baby, she was activated. We're going to talk about all the things. But before we get started, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my favorite vegan water, and let's get into the mess. How you can like this video is by double tapping the screen like that. Bow, bow, bow. How you can like this video is by hitting those three dots right there. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Subscribe if you like the vibe. Share if you care. Also, how you can engage with this video, hype this video, send this video a gift, and all things of support is by hitting those three dots right there. And that being said, let's get into the mess. And did I tell y'all opinions were not facts? Opinions are not facts. Opinions are not fakes. Opinions are not facts. So let's just pop off with some things that are not on the thumbnail. We got to talk about Blake Lively. Okay, Blake Lively settled her lawsuit with Justin Baldoni. And I knew it was going to become a big deal because so many people were acting like, oh, well, she just settled. Settled doesn't mean anything. Settled means a lot because I told y'all when we read those text messages between her, Taylor Swift, Tay Tay, who dropped her like a bad habit and went into isolation when we read the messages between her and Justin Baldoni, I told y'all then she was not a victim of anything. Sister was out here upset. I told y'all I felt like she wanted that man. She wanted that man, and then Ryan found out. Ryan found out, and then she did what she pulled the ace in the hole and was like, oh, he was inappropriate with me. He was doing all these things. Even though she took over the film, her husband is attached to taking over the film. Then we found out through the many, many lawsuits that her lawyers was just following these weak attempts and whatnot. She had horrible lawyers. His lawyers were winning. And then Sony had to come out and say, look, we tried to resolve this, and she would not do her part as a lead actress. She was being a quote unquote mean girl, and she was bringing a lot of confusion to the set with her husband, with Taylor Swift, with wanting changes, with taking out. And mind you, I didn't even watch the movie. Did I watch the movie? I think I did watch the movie. But I was bored because I felt like it was like one of those movies where it's like about DV. I did watch the movie. It came out so many years ago. That's how bad it is. So you have Blake Lively coming back into the forefront with this thriller, this suspense about love and affection and all these other things. And I'm watching it and I just felt like the ending was kind of, whatever. And just everything about it. But, it raised awareness about DV. So I can't get mad at that. Then for all this to happen, and they made a lot of money, it's just so weird. It's so weird to me. And I'm like, girl, are you trying to ruin this man because he didn't want you, or you wanted him and you got caught? Like, what's going on? Because it's not like he hid who he was. He did not hide the fact that he's a cheater. Okay, he was down to play. He just didn't like how y'all made him uncomfortable. Like, you had to get Taylor Swift, and then Taylor Swift is in here talking about him in such a disparaging light. Like, girl, Blake, you did this to yourself, sister. And I told y'all, I said, when I see her pop up at the Met Gala by herself, she's embarrassed. She is embarrassed. She's embarrassed because the cloak of white women politics, okay? The cloak of white women and their fragility and their tears, as the veil has been lifted. The veil has been lifted and we see right through it. And I'm like, girl, they was bringing up all your tea, and you think Ryan is trying to be out here seen as unlikable, unlovable, and he's in a Marvel series getting paid top dollar? Do y'all know how much Marvel pays? We haven't seen Blake act since, like, God knows what. I forget the movie with her and Anna Kendrick. But you were mean then. You are the problem, girl. You just ruined your brand. And I believe she settled the lawsuit because she knew it was going to lead to a RICO, because it was doing some RICO type things, okay? It was a lot of RICO activity in there, if you know what I'm saying. That's why she hurried up and settled. That's why she hurried up and settled and walked away with nothing. Came out with nothing. Hey, Natasha, Blake cannot act. Baby, we have been saying Blake is a one-trick pony since Gossip Girl. And we're never going to get that Gossip Girl movie that we've all wanted because of her. I told y'all, back when Leah said all that stuff and she alluded not to say her name, I knew then she was talking about Blake. Everybody thought she was talking about what is her name? The drunk. I forget the drunk girl's name, but whole time it was Blake. Blake has always been the problem. She ruined the movie with her fashion. It was all terrible. Ooh, not the fashion was terrible, honey. Child. Hey, La, what's going on, Star? Yes. So I'm just like, everybody thinks we didn't get a Gossip Girl reunion because of the drunk girl. And I always said it was Blake because Blake is the problem. Blake don't know how to get along with anybody. How you fighting with all your co-stars? All of them. And you're not even a good actress. You were just supposed to be beautiful. Some people don't know how to just be pretty on the screen. Just be pretty. Be pretty. Stick to your strong suits. You want to be something that you're not. You're not a good businesswoman. Like, you signed up to be a beautiful, hot trophy wife. You signed up to bear all of Ryan's babies and then be the woman who stands behind him. I don't know why the girls be acting like they hate it. Okay. The drunk girl, people need drinks. No, baby. This one, I forget her name. She was at the set drunk. Remember, she was the wild child of Gossip Girl. And people were like, oh my God, she needs rehab. And we haven't seen her since. We have not seen her since. Okay, listen, I used to watch Gossip Girl because that came on when I was a child. I wasn't even supposed to be watching that. That tells you, you know, I've always been ahead of my, when it comes to the visual arts, baby, I'm going to get in there. But yeah, let's get into the thing. So let's talk about the SecDef. The Secretary of Defense decided, well, the Secretary of War, they got him trending as SecDef on Twitter, came on Beyonce's internet to cuss out the journalists. He said people are not buying into the administration because of y'all as journalists. He was going off, and I'm like, you're going off on a tangent? Baby, let me tell you something. You got the American people in a quote-unquote conflict war or whatever, and the people from the inside on the MAGA side said, we can't win. That's what they said. That's from your camp. You got leaks going on because you decided to put journalists in a WhatsApp group, signal chat group. Your wife is over there with no clearance, being at all the meetings and stuff like that, making sure you don't fumble and whatnot. And you have the audacity to go off on the good people of the press. Gas is high. Gas is high. The girls feel like, and when I said the girls, I'm talking about the boys too. The girls feel like they're gonna have to do something strange for a piece of change. They're gonna have to talk to Mr. Johnny, okay? Because gas is $5. Gas is high. The stocks are failing. The banks is out here paying money left and right because they've been stealing. Iran is out here doing TikTok videos with Lego men, getting the children that were left to understand politics. And now they're flipping. The farmers are boycotting. The farmers are out here upset. The farmers are exposing Bill Gates. The farmers are telling y'all what y'all doing. You got the spiritual girlies who normally don't say anything out here giving out the tips and tricks. Y'all are redrawing the maps without congressional hearings, without the approval. Y'all just doing it on your own. You gutted the Section 2 of the 15th Amendment. Women are dying because of stillbirths and real births and fetal heartbeats and whatnot because of the heartbeat law. And you think it's the media's fault? It's the media? You are getting infected cows from Argentina. Come again? We found out that people of the administration that are a part of the cabinet have all these inside trading and deals, getting just no anything, no pushback, no nothing, making billions of dollars. And you think it's the media? Why the people don't like y'all? Y'all ran on a campaign of y'all were exposing the predators, right? And the Pedialites at the bus stop. Whole time you're covering. And then BB decided to get on 60 Minutes and say, well, I told America we don't need them anymore. Come again? After we seen y'all give them billions of dollars, not once, but twice. And now they don't need us after we have been practically bankrupt? People have established boundaries with their toxic family, and now there's laws in place that say you have to take your toxic family in because they birthed you or they gave you life, they contributed to you being here, and they're dead, and you think it's the media? You got Erica Kirk out here pandering some type of lifestyle her husband was totally against. Talking about don't get an education, just have babies young. Mind you, she had her children in her 30s after she got her degree. Y'all playing in our face right now. Y'all are literally playing in our face. You have one of the Supreme Court justices out here calling Ketanji Jackson, a uppity person. We know what that means. We know what that means. You have the congressional leaders down in Alabama talking about, so let's start working on the 14th Amendment. And you think people are just being mean to you and this administration and it's bad press towards our beloved president because he's just, he's working hard for the American people? Come again? Come again? Come again? Y'all are putting up flock cameras all over the place. Y'all are surveillancing us against our will. And then every time something bad happens, they want to talk about the past presidents like they're in there. You've been in there for a year. You've been in there for a year. You've been in there for a year and a half. Why are you still talking about Joe Biden and former President Obama in them? Like, what? You know things are bad when George W. Bush has to come out, Mr. No Child Left Behind himself, have to come out and reassure the people. Cause what? 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 There are children in detention camps of ICE facilities that were moved to some undisclosed location because they're pregnant. And the only people who had access to the undisclosed location was grown men. And you think it's the media painting y'all that way? I like to deal in numbers, so bear with me. Hey, Juice Talk. Hey, love. Hey, Darius. What's going on? Yes, please like this video. Like this video. Like this video. I like to deal with numbers. Since our beloved president, this administration has been in play, tourism has been down so much so that they said the streets of Las Vegas are not like they used to. Baby, New York isn't even New Yorking like it used to. Like all of the major cities. Spring break just happened. The big cities didn't even bring in a lot of revenue. That is a problem. I remember spring break when the economy was like not in the toilet, and spring break was lit for every city in America. Whether you went to that city or not, it was up. I'll never forget there was people in Miami having a blast, people in New York, people in DC, people in California, people in Texas. And now it's gotten to the point where people are just opting out of America, period. They're opting out. They're going to go live in places like Central America, Asia, not Muslim Asia, but Asia. Okay, European countries. They're like, I might as well try it over here just to see how it's going. Africa, baby, the girls is giving up their status. And I'm just like, I told y'all last year when tourism was down, I said, you can tell how bad tourism is by the hotels. Hotels are so affordable right now, y'all. Please. I'm talking about super affordable. And I'm talking about the 5 stars, the diamonds. The ones they're out here doing deals, whining and dining, doing some, hey, do you want to be a member type things? Because they are not making any money. And you think it's the media? Child, the fact that he was crashing out like that, I said, this is comical. This is comical. Please like this video. Premium gas is $7.80. Truck drivers are not making no money. I'm telling y'all, the economy is, child, and right up there, it's going to be the housing market is starting to look real 2008, if you ask me. And if you get it, you get it. There's a heartbeat law. Lord, I heard it all. There is a heartbeat law in Texas. Maybe if you do some research, you would know. There's been several women who died because of the heartbeat law. They had to wait for the fetal heart rate to stop before they can do anything for the mother. And it was 3 women who died because of that. So maybe y'all should, instead of trolling in women's chats and be it mediocre and basic and lowbrow and low tier men or wannabe men or whatever you're trying to be, trying to spread red pill rhetoric. This is how I know y'all are losers in real life, because you have to go into a chat to spread something about, like, you just trying to deter the conversation. And this is why I will do a video on why men really hate women, because child, y'all show it every day. Look at y'all in the chat just looking like deadbeats and losers. Oof. Using their like 3rd grade elementary talking points to get some type of reaction. Child. Anyways, it's funny when you watch movies and something like this happens. You notice all the people coming together and fight. Not come together and fight. Yes. So let's get into the next topic. Let's talk about Cynthia Bailey, honey. Cynthia Bailey was getting active on the... You said Block Bradley? Let me see. I don't see a Bradley in here. Who is that? I don't see it, Bradley. Which one is that one? Darius, if you in here, just time out Bradley. I don't see him. I don't see him at all. You know. So, oh, let me see. I'm not blocking him just because he's like mediocre. You know, as long as he don't drop no, y'all know the trigger words and stuff like that. I don't care. He ain't say nothing, but he's out here talking just like you should leave. You should. Anyways, let's get into Cynthia Bailey, y'all. So Cynthia Bailey was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and it took Pinky Cole to get Cynthia real active. Real active. And I'm happy for that because Pinky Cole, I know she loves to use the like, she banks on the I'm a black woman and how I'm seen and I'm an entrepreneur and I'm a businesswoman. But baby, you filed for bankruptcy. You filed for bankruptcy, you're living out beyond your means, your employees was not getting paid, and the people think you're aggressive. I think Pinky Cole is aggressive. Everything somebody says to her, she has an issue with. And the fact that Cynthia had to clock in, I said, we haven't seen this Cynthia since like 2012, honestly and truly. And I'm happy for it. It took Pinky Cole to be like, well, they're thinking I'm aggressive. To me, Pinky is aggressive because she always overtalks the girls. She don't let the girls finish their statements. She'll bring a subject up and then she gets mad when they clock her, like boom, real fast. Just like Kelly. It seems to me like Pinky Cole, Kelly, and Shamia have some type of alliance and allegiance. And K. Michelle is starting to figure out they are the losers of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's what it's starting to look like to me. Do I like some of the things that the girls are bringing to the table? Yes. Yes, I do. Because Roa is that girl. But if we got to be honest, Pinky Cole is broke. She's bitter. She's triggered because the girls are able to clock her tea. Like, you brought this to the table and you want to like do like this back and forth with the girls and you don't think the girls is going to bring up that you're broke? It's wild to me. You're on reality TV. So I don't know. I don't know what be in the girls' minds. I don't. And I don't care either. But shout out to Cynthia Bailey, 50 Cent, coming up there and putting her in her place. Because I said, about time, Cynthia. These girls be playing with you because they think you docile and weak. And in the words of Nene, y'all don't know Cynthia like I do. I knew you had it in you. Because she was trying it. She was trying it bad. She was trying it bad. I'm just telling y'all the truth. She was over there, and Cynthia was like, no. Shut it down. Clank, 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 clank. Let's get into... No, I'm going to start with Kevin Hart. Because we're gonna do Drake last. Champagne Poppy last. So Kevin Hart has this comedy special. They do a roast on all the comedians, all the top comedians in the industry. They always do one. But it was something about this Kevin Hart's roast that maybe I'm too woke. I don't know. Maybe I'm just... I don't know what it is, but I was sitting there and I was looking at it and I was like, The jokes weren't landing. I feel like in the words of RuPaul's Drag Race, if you're going to be mean, it needs to be funny. You cannot be mean and it's not funny. It's not landing. It's not sticking. And from Cat Williams to Chelsea Handler, I forget the one guy who told I forget his name, who told the George Floyd jokes. It just seemed like everybody was checked the fuck out. And it seemed like Regina King was not entertained the whole time. She looked like, I don't know. She was just looking at people like they was laughing too hard. It just was not a celebration. It was not a celebration. It was not a celebration like I thought it was. And I don't get into the Kevin Hart's not funny thing because I find Kevin Hart, at times he is funny. He's not always the funniest, but I seen him in concert and he did his show right when he divorced his Tori Hart. He was funny. He was funny. So I saw him in person. He was funny. That's when he was doing you can't have your phones, because if you had your phones out, you was getting kicked out. Yeah, Regina King lost her son, but still, like, I just felt like it wasn't. I That Kevin Hart roast was not funny to me. I'm sorry. Like the video, y'all can see the videos. It was every clip I was watching. It was not good. I did not chuckle. I did not chuckle except for the part where Chelsea Handler talked about the draft. That was the only thing that like got but overall, I was like, child, this is they couldn't find no real comedians. They couldn't get some people with a little pizzazz, a little something on their name. Who thought of this? They was not funny. And maybe it's for dry humor. I don't know, but I don't feel like Kevin Hart is a dry humor type of guy. So I don't know what that was about. It was weird. It was weird. Not the purpose of life. Anyways, let's get into Drake. Drake is out here getting his flowers, and I knew it. Every time I turn around, you could tell Drake is coming because everybody's out here. Drake, 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 Drake. So Drake was out here minding his business. You have TDE Punch commenting with bloggers about his thoughts on a lawsuit that does not involve Kendrick Lamar at all. Very weird, very strange. It's like they want to be tied to it so bad. Talking about we don't sue over here. Child, yes y'all do. Because that girl over there said that you have predators on your payroll, buddy. You need to be minding the business that pays you. What's going on with your male rappers that this woman said that y'all are harassing the management and the talent? Like, please be for real. Please. So that was one. Then you have the Rick Ross and French Montana verses. Baby, every song they played was damn near a Drake song. Every song of the verses was a Drake song just about. And I was like, dang. Drake did not lie when he said he put you niggas on. It really is what it is. Like, mind you, they were already like popping, but the hottest songs were with Drake. And Rick Ross paid homage. Rick Ross, who was out here calling him a white boy. Rick Ross, who was out here acting like he black this, black that, but he got them 3 white baby mamas. Mm-hmm. In 2025. Mm-hmm. 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 I told y'all they love to talk that black, 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 black stuff when they losing. When they losing. I told y'all this, and look, I love a good hypocrite. I love a good hypocrite because I listen to them. I love the music. I'm not going to sit up here and be like, I don't listen to Kendrick Lamar's music. I listen to his music, but he's a hypocrite. His baby mama ain't no black woman. He got a baby. He got 2 kids with a female Drake. Hello. That's why I said these people be talking this black is power, black, 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 militant, militant, militant. They don't be having no black wives. They don't be having no black husbands. They children don't even be fully black. They just be out here just doing shit. So when y'all be trying to give Drake a hard time, I'm like, y'all don't like Drake, but we talked about Drake for the whole year? For the whole year? Y'all found out that the Iceman is coming, and then all of a sudden we want to do PRs about rappers going to go see their teachers? When did that start becoming headline news? We don't care. Rappers go see their former teachers all the time. When did it reach the front page? Make it make sense. I'm just like, what did he do? Did he donate some money? Because Beyonce does it all the time. Beyonce does it all the time, never makes front page news. Beyonce out here paying college debt, never makes front page news. Nicki Minaj be out here paying the students' debt, yeah, never makes front page news. But all of a sudden, it's making the front page because it's Kendrick Lamar. But I told y'all need him to get active. Y'all need him to get after because the boys ain't doing what they supposed to do. The boys ain't doing what they supposed to do. Case in point, let's talk about Trim. Trim is at Rolling Loud. She said, I'm the female rap princess. People mad. I don't know why they mad. She got endorsement deals off that song, I Wanna Twerk on a Boat or something like that. She got Nicki Minaj emotes and stuff like that. Do I get upset? No. No. Do I get upset? Absolutely not. How come the girls can't feel like how they feeling? She's in her lane. Then y'all be like, "Ah, she studied Nicki Minaj. Hello, Nicki Minaj is older. You're supposed to study the person that's doing better than you. You're supposed to study them. You're supposed to look. You're supposed to take the good that has them being successful and add it into who you are so you can be successful. Now, I don't know if she's trying to be a full on Nicki Minaj. I don't know about that because she's wearing pink hair. When is the last time Nicki wore pink hair? She didn't even wear pink hair on the tour. I went to the tour. Pink hair is just universal. The girls like to wear color in their hair. Y'all love to do that, but when the Little Kim fans come around, y'all get mad. Y'all get mad, y'all get in your feelings, then y'all start talking stats and all these other things. But I don't know. Nikki was out here doing the infamous pose. Whose pose was that? It was Little Kim's. Nobody else was posing like that for no cover. So I don't get y'all. I think y'all just be mad at the black girls because they be happy, thriving, and they're winning. She out here singing something about coconut water. Am I listening to it? No. But I know the girls love it. They be out here, why would I twerk on a boat or something? Twerk on his head. And she's an itty bitty thing, just out here just talking about twerking and drinking coconut water, and the boys is out here diddy bopping to it. So what am I supposed to do? Clearly it's a hit. The children love it. The children love it. Brashani, do you love the Trim song? I don't her name is Trim. She's a rapper. Hmm. She was like, why would I twerk on that boat? And she over here twerking now. See? Ask Donamite when she listened to it. See, they know the song. They know the song. Like, it's a vibe. Just vibe out, baby. They at Rolling Loud. Rolling Loud is paying homage to the smokers. Why are y'all giving this little girl a hard time? It's like y'all be mad when they have self-esteem, then when they don't have self-esteem, y'all mad. But then when they get too big for what y'all feel is too successful, i.e. Drake, all of a sudden y'all want to get rid of him, but y'all need him for the clout. Like, let that little girl do her little twerk on the boat thing. I think it's fine. I agree. I don't take black men who hate Drake serious, but yet their lovers can be Drake's sisters. Ooh, baby, it's a preference. Ain't that what they said? A preference. It's just my preference. Did y'all watch that Poor Minds Deontay Cole episode? I need y'all to watch it. I could not believe Rick Ross was talking his ish and like, don't bite the hand that feeds you. I am lost what happened between them. Child, nothing. They failed to realize Drake remembers everything. That is a crazy Scorpio. He's an October Scorpio too, which is wild because you would think he's a November one because I think Future is a November Scorpio. Very crazy. Very crazy. I think Champagne Poppy has a little Libra in him because he be out here like paying the girls away. The girls say he's very generous. They say he's very generous, but I just find it funny. I said, not Rick Ross paying homage, not Rick Ross praising a man. He said he was out here calling him white boy. The South never forgets. Okay. The South never forgets. I say, Rick Ross, you going out like a loser. You are going out like a loser. It's so unfortunate. That's why I can't wait for this new album. I can't wait for Drake's new album. Now, as far as Trim go, you know, that's not my lane, but it's cute. I'm not gonna hate on her. I hope she does so very well. I hope commercially she gets all the money, all the resources, all the fame, because she deserves it. And she's not hating on nobody. She should feel like that. Why not feel that way? Why would you call yourself second to somebody you've never? I don't know. I don't get it. And then people are like, oh, she's out here talking about her song did better than the girls' songs. It did. It's performing well. The girls know it. They're twerking. The boys know it. They're out here. Y'all know they be waving their hands. They always got to dance for something. Very TikTok of them. I told y'all, if they try to put us on a lockdown, I'm scamming. I'm not TikToking at all. I'm out here running scams. I'm just telling y'all what it is. I might even do a little BBL, surgery, massage parlor. I'm doing it all. I'm running fiber. I'm running the credit checks. I'm getting the girls CPNs. I'm out here. I'm going to be bamboozling billionaires out of their history and legacy wealth. Yes, I am. They lock us down, baby. I'm tapping into my IT side and I'm getting that money. I'm getting that money. I'm getting that money. I'm not even playing. I'm not even playing, okay? Argue with your mammy, not me. So while the girls will be TikToking and getting social media famous, I'm going to get that money. I'm getting the funds. And when you see me out here with the pictures with the who's who, just know I put my city on the map. I put my city on the map. And they're going to have to get it back in blood. Like, child. And if they ask me, where did I learn this from? The best, our president. He's scamming right now. Just stealing. Get to the bag, babe. You know it. You know it. I gotta do like the MAGA crew, okay? Fuck that. Like, they just now trying to get the PPP people. Just now, we're in 2026. 2020 happened a long time ago. I'm gonna get me some fund recovery, just like the rest of the billionaires, and I'm gonna be out here living good. I'm gonna be smiling, ching. Out here smiling and just like, oh, I got this through prayer, meditation. If you really just put your mind to it, you can do it. I'm gonna have all that ready, okay? Not you want to be the bodyguard while I'm out here scamming. uh okay, LLCEIN, baby. What reserve? There will be no Federal Reserve playing with me. I'm gonna be over there in BB's bank, siphoning the money, giving it back to my people. Robin Hood. Okay, I'm gonna be Bree with the big cheese. Okay, and I need a secretary, baby. Tell me why Brashani told me I need to hurry up and get rich so I can fund her lifestyle with her being my maid and my personal assistant. And y'all hear her? Be out here, and I'm gonna keep the same lifestyle. The home is gonna stay the same. The car is gonna stay the same. But baby, we gonna be in there. Bricks. What? All white bricks. I'm gonna be in there. Hey, hey, they can't tell me nothing. What did JT say? I know one of these numbers gonna hit. Please. JT went to prison and came out just fine. This is white collar. This is white collar. This ain't no fatty. This ain't no Snow Whites. We're not doing any of that. Polina, we're not doing any of that. That harms the people. I'ma just do a little 1 2 1 2. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna know my place. I'm gonna know my place. And when they ask me what made me do it, I'm gonna say the administration. I thought it was legal. I'm gonna say something real ignorant, so that they know, like, look at her black ass. But I don't care. If they shut it down, I'm scamming. I'm just letting y'all know that now. Y'all ain't seen nothing. The Nigerians, please. Please. When I'm done with them, the Nigerians is gonna be asking me for a tutorial step by step. They tried us in 2020, never again. Okay. I was out here being a law abiding citizen. I'm gonna be a criminal if they shut us down. The criminals was up. Do you see Brett Favre? Brett Favre stole all that money. All that money. And they say he's an innocent man. Please. I'm about to get my Brett Favre on. Do you understand? I'll be out here like, who? Every time I do something, what are you talking about? I'm going to act delusional. I'm going to be like Big Ben when y'all try to bring up his SA reports and allegations. Yeah. I'm going to be like Big Ben when y'all bring up that SA. Like, huh? Who? I'm going to be like a certain football player. Did he retire? I think he did retire. A certain football player who went down to Georgia State University and harmed them girls, and because he donated to the school dropped the charges and buried the case. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna be. When y'all ask me about well, Bree, how do you feel? Who? What are they talking about? Confusion. Yep. There's different laws for different tax brackets. And that's why I'm going to scam. Look at Apollo. Didn't Apollo was out here committing white collar? Apollo came out here committed white collar crimes, and baby, they talking about he's so fine. Coming in? Yeah. Yeah, I was there for the Brett Favre. Okay. I need the Brett Favre special. No jail time. No prison time. Didn't even have to pay it back. Didn't even have to pay it back. I'm telling you. Yeah, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I'm sorry. But y'all, no. That's all I have for y'all today. It's Money Making Monday. Make sure y'all do y'all work. Make sure you are cleaning up after yourself. Take your shoes off at the door. Don't go into the door with your shoes on because you'll be breathing in that dirt. I'm not trying to make y'all into germaphobes. I'm trying to make y'all aware. They are trying to take y'all out. And since they're trying to take y'all out, this is how you can get them germs about your house. What you're going to do is boil you some water, the tap, because it has to be tap water. Okay? You're going to pour in a little, a little bit of your favorite mixture. Pour a cap full of either ammonia. I like to use ammonia, or a cap full of bleach, whatever you're into. And you gonna wash them floors, wash the things down. Make sure you have gloves. Go make sure you have gloves on. Pour that stuff outside. Pour that stuff outside. You need to pour it outside because you don't need the haint in your house. You don't need the haint in your house. See, the reason I didn't get the coronas is because I was pouring the water outside. It was catching those germs, that bacteria, and I was pouring it outside. I didn't mind walking in my apartment complex to where my car was at and just pouring the water out into the wild, into the nature. Pour it out and then let it just ferment all that goodness. Like, yeah, smell that goodness, that aroma. Yeah. Don't let that haint in your house. Don't let that haint in your house. I'm trying to keep y'all alive. Don't let that haint in your house. Okay. 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 You're never joining late. Listen, we're working days over here. It's Monday. It's Money Making Monday. I'm not saying you have viruses. I'm talking about this new stuff. This new stuff is I'm just telling y'all, y'all can clean how you want to clean. I'm just telling you how I was cleaning. I wasn't pouring it down my drains because the drains still allow for the fumes and stuff to come up. You got to pour that shit outside. You got to pour it outside, you know, because there's a lot going on. There's a reason why I'm telling y'all that. The girls that get it, get it. Pour that shit outside. Pour it outside. Pour it outside. You got to pour it outside. You got to let the elements go outside. Don't keep it in your house. And on that note, what are y'all thoughts, babes? What are your opinions? Comment down below. I gotta go. Bye.